Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and welcome back to Train Simulator. We're staring at a wall at the moment. We are staring at a wall. We've got a train to our side, and yeah, we're going to be driving on the Southwestern Main Line today from Bournemouth to Southampton. But it's June, and because it's June, it's Pride Month, and because it's Pride Month, I want to spend a few videos driving trainbows. So that's what we're going to be doing today. That's what we're going to be doing today, and for several days. For the next several days. God, choking over my own words here. Yeah, for the next several days, we're going to be driving trainbows, which is very nice. Very nice. Yes, today we are driving on the Southwestern Main Line. So, no surprises for guessing what train we're driving and who we're driving it with. You know, it's a D0, and this is a reskin that you're going to see very shortly. Just wait for the doors to close. I want to do sort of a dramatic side shot, but we've got to wait for the doors to close first. So you know how it is. You know how it is. But yeah, we're going to be driving trainbows today. It's going to be excellent. I'm looking forward to it. I can see the train slowly sort of sneaking forwards. As you can see, it's moving ever so slightly because trains do that in trains. And there's our doors closing. Excellent timing. It's echoey in here, but that's fine. Forwards. That's loud. And we're away. So yes, we are driving Southwestern Railway 444019 with its brand new trainbow guys, which is very nice. This is a reskin that's done by, I'm going to say it wrong, Simvu. They used to be Blue Rail, but they sort of rebranded themselves, which is fair enough. And yes, this is what we are driving today. Sort of snaking away out of Bournemouth here. Now the reskin is I've had to do some reskin surgery because it's for the default 444. I wanted to use the enhancement pack, so I did some surgery, so it's now using the enhancement pack. But there we go. And we are on our way. So yes, we are doing a service. Let's get those on. We are doing a service that goes from Bournemouth to Southampton. In reality, goes all the way to London Waterloo. But look at this. God, it's just so good. Like, SWR unveiled this sort of start of the month, and it's just so nice. Especially with everything that's going on at the moment. It's nice that they, when they came round to refurbishing 444019, they retained the rainbow that was on it, because they put one on it last year on the old South West Trains livery, but they've kept it on this for the refurbishment, and it looks very nice. Right, let's get ourselves up to speed. We've got quite a few stopping, quite a bit of stopping still on this journey today. Hopefully it won't take forever. So yeah, this is just going to be essentially, you know, same sort of scenarios as we drive normally, but with some trainbow action, which is very nice. And screenshots are plenty, of course, because, you know, why not? I love it. And the SWR livery is controversial, to say the least, but I like it. I like it. It's a very sort of clean livery. I prefer it without the stripes, because the original version had stripes. But this new version without the stripes and with the yellow first class there, I like it. It's very nice. I'm speeding already. Amazing. That's it. It's quite a hilly route this, so it's going to be interesting. I've not actually driven it end to end yet, so yeah, this is going to be an interesting challenge. I believe we can go up to 90 miles an hour on it at some point. I'm hesitant to speed up because we've got a station on a downhill here. We're doing a stopping service, I think, because something about the blurb said there's a fast service or something that this connects to. I can't remember now. But I'm pretty sure the way this works early in the morning, we're a stopping service from Bournemouth, and then a fast service behind us couples up at Southampton to form a 10-car train into Waterloo, which is very nice. So yeah, right, stop at Pokesdown. One day we'll do a full fast run in the 444. Obviously last time we did the Basingstoke service, and that wasn't exactly a fast one either, because we were stopping at places along the way. But I didn't want to do the PDL again, so I thought, let's do a route we haven't done yet. And this seemed like a good fit. Right, let's see if we can't stop in the right place, shall we? Lots of brake, because we're going down a 1 in 100. That's fine. Excellent. Stop. There we go. Doors all opening. Front. Oh no, the front ones are opening. Excellent. CS. Trainbow. Love it. I mean, I love how they just sort of like one railway company did it, and then they all started doing it. And the best year for them was really last year, because that's when we sort of got the most out of them. But it's just so nice, and it's nice to see when railway companies keep them. There's nothing worse than ditching them as soon as June's over. It's like, keep them, please, you know, because you keep all the other liveries, you know, the named ones. So I'm glad these are kept around now. Like the southeastern one has been around for a couple years now, which is nice. All right, doors should close shortly. Let's get ourselves in here, ready for the departure. Let's bring some of the brake off. Don't need that there. Right, next up is Christchurch. Waiting for the ding ding. The beep beep. Can I have the beep beep? There it is. And we're away. We are away. I normally wouldn't drive trains this similar, this close together, because you know the 444 wasn't that long ago, but it received a trainbow, so you know, why not? And feel free to guess what the other trainbows are going to be, because I'm going to do this for like a week, so you know, there's going to be plenty to choose from, plenty to look at. So feel free to guess. Might even be a surprise along the way. And away we go. Lovely. Right, we're going downhill, which is always fun. 70 limit. Christchurch 1.64 miles. As you can see, we've got quite a few stops. Yeah, we've got Hinton Admiral, New Milton, Sway, Brockenhurst, Ashurst, New Forest, Totton, and Southampton Central. So you know, it's not a quick run. It is not a quick run, but it's all good. Nothing we can't handle. But I do like this route. I just wish we had more of the Southwestern Main Line, you know. This is just a small snippet of it. Like, I think having Poole would be good. Obviously, if you're a fan of Steam, then I'm going to take so many screenshots, so you're just going to have to deal with it. If you're a fan of Steam, then you will know that Steam Sound Supreme have a sort of Steam era version of Southampton to Weymouth, which is very nice. And there's some other routes that people have worked on and working on that sort of extends the SWML as sort of freeware things. But it would be nice to sort of take this all the way to London, especially to get Eastleigh in, because Eastleigh is just a hub of rail activity. It really is. This thing's got good brakes. I like it. Yeah, Eastleigh is just a hub of railway activity. Like, so many trains go there for repaints and refurbishments. Like, the HST has gone down there to be repainted. It's one that's going to be preserved and used for like rail tours and stuff, which is really cool. So yeah, so much goes down there and gets maintained there. So having that in train sim like properly represented would be cool. Because like even like the 800s and stuff, some of them went down there for testing and all sorts. So it would be really good to get Eastleigh in TS one day, because it'd just be so versatile. And this route's so close to it. You know, this route sort of tails off at St Denis, which is, I think it's St Denis, which is sort of tapping on Eastleigh's shoulder pretty much. It's so close, yet so far. And stop. Pretty much bang on time as well, which is what I like to see, because you know, this is a timetabled scenario, so even though it's not career, we do have timed stopping points, so if we're late we fail. So we've got to do well today. We have got to do well. Just look at it. It's a reskin that churned out really quickly as well. I believe that Simvu have done a plain SWR 444 as well, so you do have both of them. Well, I said that, but as I said, they're for the default 444, not the EP. So yeah, it took a bit of surgery to get it to work with the EP, and it's not the only surgery I've had to do for this. But this whole sort of series, but it's fine. So it just means if you're going to go and download this, just be aware that it only works with the original. It will take some work to get it to work with the EP. It's not difficult work, it's just you need to know what you're doing, and it's not something I can necessarily release because it's not my skin to edit and re-release, etc. I just wanted to use the EP because I like it. It's nice. Ding, beep, there we go. And just listen to that. See, that's what you call spot-on traction motors right there. In fact, have we got a camera that... There we go. This is what you call spot-on traction motor sounds. Because, you know, this has nailed it. And there are several AP packs where the traction motor sounds are just spot-on. But then there's some where they've missed the, you know, sort of missed the boat like, quite a lot. And one of those, unfortunately, in my opinion, is the Electrostar EP. The sounds just... The motor sounds and the horn sound just do not sound like they do in real life. It's a shame. It's a shame. Accelerating nicely. So we've got a 90 limit. 3 miles to the next stop. Will we make it to 90? Every chance no, because you know these are the express units. They might not make it to 90 before we have to slow down, but we can give it a good try. Already doing best part of 50. Very nice. Look at that. One of the best photos I've seen still with trainbows, and it's not one that's in TS unfortunately, but it's the GWR one, 800 008. Someone got a photo of the the rainbow on the train matching up with a real world rainbow in the sky. They put it on their social sort of feeds a couple days ago, at the time of recording at least, and it was very cool. I love stuff like that. Getting up to speed rather nicely. It'd be cool to sit one day see a proper, fully decked out, every single coach, interior trainbow. It'd just be awesome. Since an Admiral on the HUD, 70 miles an hour. We might do it. This thing's got good brakes. I don't want to mess up though. I mean, me saying that alone is the one thing that's probably going to make me mess up. But I really don't want to, because, you know, trainbows and all that. You want something that really shows the trainbow off. Something like, I don't know. It's tricky to get shots that are just of the front of the train, because they look really weird. And I will keep trying. And I need to figure out a way of sort of sharing these screenshots, because the only ones you see are the ones I put on the thumbnail. But I take so many. I really need to figure something out for that. I've tried several things in the past. I've tried Flickr, but they changed like who owns them or something. Like someone bought out Flickr and then the password stopped working, so I can't access that account anymore. And then there's now they've introduced Flickr Pro, which means you can only have so many before you need to start paying. And you know, this is just a hobby. I don't have to pay to put screenshots on the internet. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But if you've got any suggestions, let me know. I'm sure we can find something that we can share them on, even if that's just a case of me just sort of spamming them on Twitter. Who knows? You know, 4 at a time. I would do Facebook, like make a proper Facebook page. I did used to have one, but I don't even know the password to get onto the account anymore. But you know, Facebook's sort of image compression is really bad. So I don't know. There's no real proper way of sharing screenshots that I can think of anyway. Slam the brakes on. Welcome to Hinton Admiral. Every station stop so far, the train's been in damn shadow. Everyone get on. Very nice. Let's get a shot from up here. See what I mean? The train's in damn shadow. So annoying. Oh well. Still worthy of a shot. More or less. We'll get one from the bridge up here, maybe. Upon departure. Sort of before the bridge. Yeah. I should just do some sort of cinematic stuff. I like doing cinematic stuff and, you know, getting some good shots and stuff like that. It just takes a lot of time. Like, to get this sort of shot, you've either got to make a scenario and set it up, or drive here, and then if it goes wrong, you know, so do it again. Because the worst part is when you set up an amazing shot to get a train going past, and all of a sudden, tile loading stutter ruins everything. Oh well. Right, doors are closing. Let's drop that. And let's go. Subtle horn in the background, quite quiet because it's far away. But we're on the move. Here it comes. Looks quite windy today as well. Those clouds are moving very quickly. Very nice. Lovely. Right, back in. How are we doing? 40 miles an hour. God, these things crawl. Zeros do look so cool. Not as cool as the Zero Cities, though. They're cooler. Don't at me, because I like them. Tough. Climbing. It is very PDL-esque. You're sort of climbing, falling, snaking round. It's cool. It's a very Southwest thing to be doing. Track splits here to go under a bridge. Watching the train come over the top of this gradient is pretty cool. That's it. Especially if it's a longer train. It's not today, but you know, it's still cool. Okay, I don't do wide. I don't want to do far away shots this time because trainbow. That's what you want. That's what you want. I'll keep at it. Lovely. Right, 60 miles an hour. And a mile away from New Milton. Over the bridge. Bridge shot. That is not the camera I wanted. That's the camera I wanted. 7's just like space. I don't want space. I want, you know, not space. That's in shadow, but I kind of dig it. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's different. My videos are so much longer than they should be because of screenshots. Oh dear. Who cares? It's worth it. Anyone who says otherwise, well, go away. That's what I say. I'm just, you know, screenshots is my thing. It's what I do. It's fun. It's like virtual photography. Alright. Let's start braking because we're got a downhill into New Milton. Take it nice and easy. It's be good if it was if this was a fast service, we'd be racing through right now because, you know, 90 miles an hour. But no, we've got to keep it a slow pace. Get all the early morning commuters into London. Well, someone else will do that because they'll take over at Southampton. I need to be a bit more sort of on the ball when it comes to braking. Because as you can see, we're supposed to be here in 8 seconds. So I'm slowly losing time because I'm driving too carefully. So we come in as fast as we can with the brakes really heavily applied and see how that works for us. Yeah, that works. Again with the train in shadow. Stop! There we go. This is New Milton. Look at that, that's cool. This is your South Western Railway service to London Waterloo. Or Lonwaloo. I really hope I see this trainbow at some point when we're all out, finally allowed out again. I mean, technically, we're allowed out, but not properly. Like, you know, it's sort of like essential travel only. And as much as I'd like to think it is, I can't really excuse this as essential travel. I'd love to, but oh well. Sway time. I should do that more realistically, shouldn't I? Like that, yeah. Because one does not video or take a photo of a train that blows its horn without jumping. That's just the way it is. And we're off. Excellent. Right, how far away is Sway? 2.87 miles. Sway is not that far away. Also, this route introduced some new tree assets, which just very much needed in the train sim space. I mean, Vulcan Productions have introduced trees and grass as well, which is nice because it's just one of those things that's always been sort of like a for granted thing in TS. Like, oh yeah, just use trees from this route, without anyone actually thinking maybe we need some new trees. And this route got some new trees, which is very nice. They, you know, they're very appropriate for the route. They just look nice. Ay, I like how the Southwest Trains livery is sort of half a trainbow in itself. Just all the different colours there. That's 019. It's because this scenario isn't made for 019. I've swapped it in, which without checking to see if there was another 019 in the scenario. So that's just beautiful. So that's my bad doing. This used to be like 021 or something, but when I swapped the scenario over, I changed it to 019, obviously, because that is the trainbow one. I didn't check if the scenario already had no 019 in it, so that's good fun. Oh well. Gotta love stuff like that. Slowly accelerating. Ground's leveled off a bit now, which is good. The sky's changing. Oh no. Is it going to start pouring with rain, or is it just going to be overcast? That'd be typical, wouldn't it? Especially because when I went to Southampton on the 395 rail tour, the Victory Javelin, by the time we got to Southampton, it was absolutely chucking it down with rain. Like, I wanted to get a nice photo, because it was next door 444, I wanted to get a nice photo of a 395 next door 444. I tried, but it was chucking it down with rain, and of course they were stopped where to get a photo you had to be outside of the canopy. So yeah, I got soaked in the short space of time that I was at Southampton that day. So if it starts raining now, that'll just be typical as all hell. But you never know, it might just go overcast. You can see it's definitely changing. The sky's coming in and such. And TS being its usual self, sort of stretching the texture there, because it's not great with advanced weather. Oh well. Oh, tracks doing something weird here. Getting closer together. Bizarre. Right, there's Sway. We've got to be there at 55.36. It's currently 54.53, so bit quicker, bit heavier on the brakes. That should be the way to go. It's also sort of doing my favourite thing right now. I don't know if you see it, but every now and then it'll get cloudy, like a real dark overcast, like rainstorm cloud will come over, but the sun is still out, so the sky is the darkest thing you've ever seen. Right? It's just dark grey, nothing, but all the just gonna overrun a bit if I'm not careful. Everything else, because I'm too busy talking. everything else is brightly lit by the sun. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Who even needs to get off at Sway anyway? Oh, 4 coaches are on. If you're going to moan about that, then, you know, then you're really just far too picky. That's what I say. You know, you didn't want to get off here, did you? No one's sort of, you know, rushing and panicking, so I think we're okay. He says. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where the sky will be really dark grey, but everything else, like the trees, the houses, it'll be bright, sort of, because the sun's shining on them. It's a wonderful contrast. It's a wonderful contrast. Oh dear. Alright, come on. Get on. The quicker we get out of it, the better. Then no one will judge. That's it. Go, 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 go! That's it. And no one was any the wiser. That's how you say it, I don't know. 30 miles an hour. Brockenhurst, where the Lymington Pier branches off, because that's what branches do. That's the whole point. I believe that's where it branches off. Yeah. Brockenhurst, Lymington Pier, that makes sense. I'm glad it's included. It's a nice little branch. We'll take this down there, but 444s don't go down there. But what is cool about the Lymington branch, and it's something I want to do as another scenario one day, it was the last place where slam door EMUs were still sort of running. They had like a 421 or 423 or something, that's like the 3-car version, that kept running on the Lymington Pier branch until like 2007. Like, on the main lines they were gone by the early 2000s, just gone. But on the Lymington Pier branch they kept using a slam door. And they put them in like heritage liveries as well or something, which is cool. So yeah, I'll do that one day. Do a return in a slam door. Because we keep seeing slam doors in scenarios, but I'm not driving them. That needs to change. That needs to change. Thankfully though, it looks like we're just sticking with overcast and it's not actually going to start pouring down with rain. Which is exactly what the weather was waiting for me to say before it starts pouring down with rain. No? Excellent. That's what I like to see. Bridge screenshot? Yeah, you bet. So the clouds looking more like a painting than anything else. I kind of like the aesthetic of Train Sim looking like a painting. It sounds weird when you say it, but it's sort of like it's very sort of colourful and artistic and pops out. But I like it. Let's slow down for the 70. That's it. Also going downhill, so got to be careful there. Yeah, here's the Lymington Pier branch coming on the right here. Goes on for a few miles. I believe the Lymington Pier is another way people can get a ferry to the Isle of Wight, I think. Right, Brockenhurst. Got a minute to get here apparently. I believe they also used the sprinters on the Lymington Pier branch at one point. Or maybe they still do, I don't know. The 158s and stuff. Southwestern ones. Which is cool. But it is electrified, obviously, because the slam doors went down there, so yeah, it's good fun. Ah, there's a Lymington service right there. At least it should be anyway. Are you a Lymington service, sir? You should be. Let's see if we can quickly read this. Yep, he's going to Lymington. Lovely. Trains that just shuttle to and fro. It's cool. Alright, welcome to Brockenhurst. Yeah, this is quite a diverse route because you've got the Brockenhurst Lymington bit. You've got fast. You've got stoppers. Cross country go through here. So driving a 220 down here would be cool one day. And then, of course, Southwestern Territory, you know, classic Southern, need to bring the Merchant Navy down here one day. Almost perfectly on time. Almost. Good enough. Within tolerance, I say. Look at that. It's just wonderful. Or, as I suppose, the more appropriate term would be fabulous, wouldn't it? Yes. Level crossing shot. What do we want? This side? Yeah. Get the old signal box in. Hopefully it won't take forever for the doors to do their thing. At the moment it's looking like they are. When are we supposed to leave here? 7:03. God. Quite the dwell. That's fine. At least these are the silent alarms. You're not hearing it because it's got routes like West Highland Line, where if we were here right now, all we'd be hearing is blah 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 blah, with the the lights constantly blaring out noise that, like there's no tomorrow. I prefer the ones that just make noise as they go down. They're better. Just so loud. Oh dear. Can we depart yet? No, got a minute to go. Would it be really nice if another train came just flying through right now? On the other side. Any second now? I'm not going to look at the map because spoilers, I don't know. Oh well. Just wait here. It's very realistic this, you know. Always make sure you wait at level crossings. Don't go cutting in front of trains, not a good idea. It's the anticipation of when is it going to leave. Because most people don't have that. They've just got to wait. We stopped dead on as well, at 0.00 miles. That's not bad. Right, final 15 seconds. Just wait until we see the HUD give us confirmation. Then we'll get a nice departure shot, which is nice. And doors close. Doors are closing now. Excellent. And we're away. Screenshot time as well, of course. Lovely. Excellent. Are the barriers going to go up? Tends to be what barriers do. I'm just going to piss all the cars off that aren't here. Ah, whatever. Alright, how are we doing? Ashurst, New Forest, 7 miles. Oh, a chance to open it up. Let's see if we can get up to 90. Let's do it. I say let's do it as if like say like come on, let's go and you know throw it into maximum overdrive. I'm already doing 100%. So there's not much I can really do about that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and max, which is cool. Although max is an odd one. I don't know if it's a notch or if it's because it looks like a 5th notch and it probably is a notch, but if it's some other trains that have got like a boost button, it probably doesn't do much. It's probably just a little bit of extra just to get you going. It probably isn't like a maximum overdrive sort of button. It's probably just a little bit of a push, you know, just to get you through some more difficult conditions. But, you know, if anyone actually drives these, or 450s, or 350s, you know, or 360s, you know, a Desiro is a Desiro, let me know. Do let me know. Barely see the sun now. Which is just a disc. Because of the Railworks Enhancer mods I've got and stuff, the visual tweaks that I use to make TS very nice, it does play around with some of the the effects, so the sun stops becoming a nice sort of glowy ball of it just becomes a circle in the sky. But oh well. Oh, we're not going to get to 90 probably. What we might do in the second 90 there we might, but we've got to go to 80. Oh well. So I'm trying to do these ones more on the outside because it's a trainbow special. The trainbow's on the outside, so you know. That's where we want to be looking. I do like driving from in the cab, it's nice. That's one of the things I like doing with TSW as well. Is less external camera, more staying in here. But then I do that and then I go, oh look, a screenshot, and then completely ruin it. But, you know. It's just the immersion thing. There's a whistle board there, I don't know what for. Clearly a crossing of some description, here it is. Crossing screenshot? You bet. Oh, look at this. I love how open this bit gets. Because you've got the road here and stuff. It just sort of opens right up. So yeah, no, we're going to take the screenshot here. We're going to be a rebel. We're going to take the screenshot here. And a tree in the way. Lovely. So yeah, this just opens up a bit here. It's quite cool. It is quite a varied route like that. You know, it's got little gaps and stuff. I mean, it is a lot of just trees all the way because it's the New Forest, isn't it? Ashurst New Forest, yeah. It goes through the New Forest, so it is very, very tree-y. I think that's the best way of putting it. Up to 90. Let's do it. 3.6 miles. Already doing best part of 80. Can we make it to 90? If we can push 90, then get in. This is definitely not a train to do a speed run in because it takes forever to accelerate, and ironically quite different from the classic sports train, which the original one had its name dubbed by people. Station here. This is the least used station in the county we're in, which is insert county name here. I don't know, but it is, isn't it? Yeah, Bewley Road. Where's Jeff? Where's Jeff? Hi, Jeff. Where, Jeff? No, Jeff's not here. No, he's probably doing some sort of other least used station. That's a cool series. I like it. Excellent. How are we doing? 87? Oh yeah, standard downhill. Oh, we're going to hit 90. Oh, we're going to hit 90. Part of me wants to go faster, but nah. We'll get a chance to push this one day, I'm sure. Right, speeding. Excellent. Stick it at 90. Just enjoy the speed. Can we get like a trackside fly past, please? All these overhead ones are great, but it's not what I'm looking for. No, not that button. This button. No, this button. There we go. Right, and this button. No, and now, and now. Fine, I'll do it myself. Whatever. It's a stupid thing. Oh, look at that train comes racing around the corner. Gradient's leveled off as well. Excellent. Right, where's that 80? Not too far. Ashurst New Forest. Not too far either, so I've got to be careful. Doing a fast run of this, or I could probably do it hardless. Knowing where stuff isn't too difficult. There's not a lot of changes. Once you're at 90, you sort of stay at 90 for the most part here. I mean, we slow down for Ashurst, but that's about it. Right. Doing well. Keep the speed coming down. We are nice and early, actually. We are quite early. Blind corner station. And a stagger platform as well. Just like Waterloo. Listen to those lovely motors. And stop. Doors, zoom in massively, great. Just what you want. Well, I'm glad it's just, you know, overcast and it hasn't decided to absolutely chuck it down with rain. But, oh well, it's good. Because, rain would be... oh, hello. Screenshot potential if I time it right. I'll just say loads. Another 444. One of those will be fine. One of those will be fine. I need to remember to turn off the chink noise because it's annoying. Steam does let you turn it off. I used to have it turned off, but then I reinstalled Windows and everything changed. Right, how long are we due here for? So we got here a bit earlier. We're due to leave at 11. Okay, I've got Tottenham and Southampton Central. Nice, good, great, wonderful. It's quite nice. It's quite nice, isn't it? Look at that. Dead straight, 9... well, dead straight. It changes up there. We can pretend it's a dead straight and just, you know, go straight for it. Oh yeah, we're doing another bridge shot. Deal with it. When we can leave. Come on. At least we're not leaving early. Trains leaving early is the worst thing ever. Looking at you, Southeastern. Good God, I hate it when trains leave early. It's the most annoying thing. You know, it's just because not only does it inconvenience all of the passengers, it also inconveniences the entire timetable. Because of course, if something leaves early, it could get in the way of something else at a junction. It's just a mess, stuff leaving early. And Southeastern do it all the time. I really shouldn't be allowed to do it. And we're away. Right. Time to go up to 90 miles an hour. Or thereabouts. We do not have the space to get up to 90. Especially with Tottenham that far away. But it's all good. It's a shame this EP was released when it was, because one of the nice things about the Electra Star EP is the new clickable stuff. Because right now all of this is done with keyboard commands, which, whilst it works, it would be better if you could click this, and also GSMR. It would be nice to see this EP updated to include those, but I doubt that will happen. Unfortunately. Whistleboard. And another 90 board. Yeah, I know, mate. I'm already on my way there. What are you on about? Oh, who knows? Maybe there's like a loco change, I don't know. Because obviously different trains have different speed limits, so maybe that's one telling a slower train it can now do 90. Just looking out the window, seeing the rainbow. Lovely stuff. I do adore it. I really do. I just want all the tops, all the railway companies to do it one day, and then get them all together. You know, work as like a thing to just get them all together. I don't really care how. Just pick a depot. What do you want, AWS? Oh no, come on! That's not fair. That's not fair. I swear I didn't leave it that long. Fine. Fine. Right, leave that in emergency then. Come to a stop. Unbelievable. Right. How do I reset this thing? I need to know how to reset this thing, right? There we go.
TPWS and AWS operational.
That's already acknowledged. Confirms acknowledged in the same sentence there. Confoliaged. I don't know, whatever. Come on! Stop doing the flat. Oh, there we go. Reset. So I had to do that then, did I? Oh, come on. So that makes the brakes do that. TPWS and AWS operational. Yes, I know, thank you. Go! Come on, the light's not on anymore. Take the brakes off. Take the brakes off. Come on. I messed it up. I'm always messing it up. At least the sky's gone pretty again. Oh, come on, brakes. Come off. Right, fine. Key off as well. Key back in. Do that.
TPWS and AWS operational.
That's already acknowledged. I'm going to acknowledge it again just in case. I don't know. Right. Forwards. Neutral. Accelerate. I broke it! Oh, okay, right, cool. I just had to click the button again. Even though it wasn't lit up, I just clicked the button again, and now we're off. Oh. Okay, good. Right, wonderful. Thanks, train. Now we're going to be late. See, it was flashing, and then it was solid, so I clicked it, and then it wasn't lit up, so I didn't click it again. That doesn't make much sense, and now we're going to be bloody late. Well, nice to get a big fail on this scenario, because it's timetabled and we're now running late. It will fail us if we haven't already been failed. No, yeah, we're gonna fail this scenario. Dear oh dear, why do I mean? I swear that visual AWS thing wasn't on the screen for too long. It was like barely up in time for me to recognise it was there, and then all of a sudden, it's come to a stop. What time have we got to be? I'm going to fail this anyway. What time have we got to be at Southampton? We're going to fail anyway. I want to be at Southampton on time. We're going to fail anyway. So, screw you, Totten. We even need you. We're just going to skip straight through. If you can't be good at it. That's what it says. That's what they say, isn't it? So yeah, we're just going to skip Totten. Fail. Yeah, I want to be at Southampton on time because screw it. I make up the rules. My channel. Bloody brakes. Oh, rainbow reflection shot. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Something like that. Something like that indeed. Hopefully that looks good. That looks okay. Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Nice. I'm going to get another one. Of course I am. I'm in the water. Something like that. Yeah. What's TS without a couple of reflection shots? And speeding. Excellent. Yeah. Right. Back to the train. Enough swimming. The station we're not supposed to stop at. Good. Where is it? I mean, Tottenham, we weren't supposed to stop there either. I don't know what you're talking about. Red Bridge, lovely. We were going to fail anyway. I was late. And, you know, if you're going to be late, then just, you know, be really bad, you know. Like, it's like the whole sort of argument of if you're gay, you're going to hell. It's like, okay, I'll do as much gay stuff as I can then and go to hell with all the gay people. Like, that sounds like the greatest thing on the world. That's just I don't get it. I don't get it. Right, let's keep going. 66 says, freight liner sheds, and wagons everywhere, lovely. Excellent. Well, we're going to be on time, that's good. Well, actually, no, we're not. It still says our ETA is 0723 because I spent too long trying to figure out how to reset the brakes. Well, speed limits, you know, they're just limits. They're not, you know, anything too dangerous. And we'll just keep going. Try and get our ETA back. We have got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to make it to Southampton Central. We can do it. I just hit my mic. We can do it. Where does that go? Lands afar. Oh, camera's going lands afar. Oh no, just goes to that siding over there. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I'm only speeding if you can read the thing. And who says you can read the thing? You know, I'm looking out here. Hello, Shed. I'm looking out here. I can't read the thing. Look, I can't read the what are you on about? And you see nothing, driver. I'm not going too quickly. You're going too slowly. It's just the perspective that looks like I'm going too quickly. I don't even know what you're on about, mate. That's it. Let's see if we're racing the bus now. Beat the bus into Southampton, because, you know, why would you want to get the bus when trains exist? I mean, I'm going to slow down a little bit, because of course we've got to stop. But you get my point. We don't need to be... We don't... The upslope, yeah, whatever. We don't need to, you know, necessarily be adhering to the rules here. You know, it's about breaking the rules, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Breaking the rules, reforming the rules to make a better world, a better future. That's what we're doing. That's why we're going to slam ourselves into Southampton Central, going twice the speed limit. And we made it in good time. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. It's very echoey here. End of the platform. Good lord, that's loud. Oh, and it stopped. Great. And welcome to Southampton Central. Look at that, we made up 30 seconds. That's just great. Made up 30 seconds. Got the signal for the up, even though I think another train's going to come a couple to our rear, which is, you know, not what we're here for. There's other places you can go to see that sort of stuff. But yeah, this is this has been a nice run, and nothing went wrong, did it? No, we made it on time, and you know our thing said don't stop at Totton because reasons. It doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. But that has been the first. A little late. Oh, shut up! Just go away. I did well. I did well. Thank you very much for watching this video. I am going to be driving more trainbows in the very near future, so stay tuned. Yes, it's going to be good fun. So I shall see you in the next video.